Today's the day for the annual promotion from salesperson to manager. 5 years. 5 straight years as the top performer, and this year, I even brought in a 10 to billion policy. I thought the manager position was guaranteed for me, but I never expected. Karina. How could it be her?
Karina? That's impossible. By seniority, or by skill, it should be Vivian.
Shh. Stop talking. Can't you see what's going on between Karina and Manager Wang? Who gets promoted? Is just Manager Wang's call.
Vivian, please don't be upset. I've only been here 3 months. But I'm still a PhD from a top university. And you're just a high school graduate. You really can't compare to how great I am.
My sales are 10 billion. Yours don't even add up to a fraction of mine. What makes you qualified to be manager?
So what if you have sales? In this world, without a diploma or connections, you're just a grunt who works for sweat. Oh, and don't worry, Manager Wang said, keep working hard this year. Who knows, maybe you'll get promoted next year.
I'm going to ask Manager Wang to explain.
How clueless. I bet you'll be thrown out by Manager Wang in no time.
Manager Wang, I brought in 10 billion in premiums for Ding Yue. I brought in over half of Ding Yue's sales. Why isn't my name on the promotion list, but Karina's is?
Vivian, you only have a high school diploma, no degree, no connections. I took you in back then, you should be grateful. Now you're pushing it, wanting a supervisor position.
That's right. I have no degree and no connections. That's why I work my hardest. This 10 billion was earned by me, knocking on doors door to door every single day, calling clients, even while sick and hospitalized. I risked my life for it. How dare you give my spot to someone else?
Risked your life for it. Don't flatter yourself. It's because of our great platform, Ding Yu Insurance's reputation.
Jay, since you won't show any decency, then I quit.
Just now I passed by the manager's office and heard Manager Wang cursing in a fury. Vivian.
Serves her right. A little clucker trying to become a phoenix? Dream on.
5 years of my youth. Wasted in the end. I treated Ding Yue as my own home, giving it everything I had, but Ding Yue trampled me into the mud, acknowledging none of it. Let's just see, without me, how Ding Yue survives. Hello, President Liu.
Vivian, my 300 million annuity policy, isn't it due? Just renew the contract for me. For another 3 years?
President Liu, thank you for your trust. But I've already submitted my resignation. A new colleague will take over for you.
What did you say? Resignation. Vivian, tell me the truth. Did someone bully you at Ding Yu?
How could that be? President Liu, but no one bullied me. It's just personal reasons.
Vivian, if it weren't for you saving my son's life in that heavy rain years ago, I would never have given our premiums to Ding Yu. Since you're leaving, all of Liu Group's premiums at Ding Yu will be pulled out anytime.
Thank you, President Liu.
Where are you?
I appreciate your kindness.
Our premiums follow.
President Liu, I just feel a bit tired. Want to take a break for a while.
Vivian, you can't hide it from me. Since you're not happy here, then let's just leave. I happen to have an old friend named Quentin. He's the general manager of Hexen Insurance. He's been trying to recruit you. Would you consider it?
Hexen Insurance. The #1 Hexen in the whole country?
That's right. We've always admired your skills, as long as you agree. I'll call him right now. Why be so formal with me? You're our Liu family savior. Your problem is Zane's problem. Once you're at Hexen, my 300 million policy will be transferred over to
Honey, you shoved Vivian's supervisor spot right into my hands. Won't she make a scene at the commendation ceremony in 3 days?
Make a scene. What could she do? Her paralyzed dad needs meds every day. Her sister's still a sophomore. The whole family depends on her and that $3,000 a month base pay to survive.
So, she's got that big a burden. No wonder you've had her under your thumb for 5 years. She doesn't even dare squeak.
Just some country girl. No degree. No connections. I can push her around however I want.
Then what about the 10 billion in client resources she holds? Those clients only trust her.
Trust her. Those clients trust the golden reputation of our Ding Yu Insurance. Without that reputation, which big boss would even bother with her?
You're right, dear. But I just got promoted to manager. I don't have any performance on hand. It's hard to make the people below me believe in me.
Don't worry. Once she finishes the handover in the next couple days, I'll take all the clients she has and forcibly transfer them all to your name. By then, this 10 billion in performance will all be yours.
Really? How much commission would that 10 billion in performance bring? President Wang, you're so good to me.
Who else would I be good to if not you? You're the one who pleases me the most.
Oh, you, how cheeky.
With no degree and no connections, you all just pick on me. Since that's the case, at the commendation ceremony in 3 days, I'm going to give you all a huge surprise. President Lin, I agree to jump ship to Hexen Insurance.
Great. Wonderful. We've waited 5 years. Finally got the big shot we've been waiting for.
Look, off to the GM's office to beg for a supervisor position again. Look at that defeated face. Bet manager Wang tore her a new one again.
Some people really need to look in the mirror. You really think playing nanny to clients, bowing and scraping for sales, puts you on Manager Tang's level?
A little sales and she forgets her place. Those millionaire bosses buy her insurance because they trust Dingyue Insurance. Our golden brand name? What does she have to do with it?
5 years of grinding away. All I got was ridicule and mockery. Since you think those 10 billion in premiums go to Dingyu, then let me show you. Without me, can Dingyue even hold up on its own? A bunch of clowns. When the commendation ceremony comes, you'll see how ridiculous your words today were. Okay, President Lin, see you after work.
Vivian, cross-check these reports. The manager needs them urgently.
And mine too. You know this material best. I have a nail appointment. I'm running late. Just do mine while you're at it.
I'm not doing it.
What did you say?
Can't you understand, people? Or is your brain just broken? I said, I'm not doing it. Any other questions?
Vivian, have you lost your mind? Believe me, I'll go straight to Manager Wang. You won't even have a job tomorrow.
Suit yourself. My shift's over. I'm heading out first.
What's wrong with Vivian today? She seems different from before. Didn't she used to fight over these tasks?
Probably lost it over not getting the supervisor spot. Tomorrow I'm reporting her to Manager Wang. Once Manager Wang fires her, she won't survive in this industry.
President Liu, President Lin, sorry to keep you waiting.
Vivian's here. Please, have a seat. Let me introduce you. This is Quentin, GM of Hexen Insurance.
Miss Wen, it's truly a pleasure to finally meet you. Who'd have thought the one with 5 straight years of Hasson sales record would be such a young lady?
You flatter me, President Lin.
Old Lynn, this Vivian is no ordinary girl. To win my account back then, she spent half a year on it. She had everything arranged perfectly. Someone this dedicated will do well anywhere.
President Liu, I've redone the plan based on your company's operations, your parents, and your kids. The plan covers both pension annuity and asset hedging. Every risk point is clearly flagged.
No need. Don't bother.
I know you're busy. The plan's been streamlined. Plus, there's emergency coverage. In an Ollie/Motors, you can use it on business trips or for working capital. I come by every day to make sure all your potential risks are covered.
Let's talk next time. If it hadn't been for Vivian risking her life to save my son might have died in that car accident.
Watch out.
Call an ambulance. Quick.
In that moment of crisis, Vivian dashed over in a flash and pushed my son out of the way. That brat only got minor scrapes, but Vivian ended up in the hospital for over 3 months.
President Liu, why are you bringing this up again? This was all just part of my duty. You don't need to dwell on it.
How could I not dwell on it? You are the savior of our Lou family. This debt of gratitude. We'll never forget it. Old Lynn, you mustn't treat my savior poorly.
No need, President Lin. You don't have to give me special treatment because of President Liu.
Miss Wen, even without President Liu, I would still give you the best treatment because you're a rare talent in the insurance industry.
You flatter me, President Lin.
Miss Wen, business is business. If you come to Hexen, you'll be the business director right away. Base salary, 200K. Commission at the top tier, 30% for you. We'll also provide you with a company car and a dedicated apartment. Do you have any other requirements?
5 years at Dingyu, only making $3,000 a month. A whole year there doesn't beat 1 month at Hexen.
Vivian, after all these years, old Lynn has never offered such a deal to anyone else.
Miss Wen, what do you think? No need to feel uneasy. You deserve all of this.
Thank you, President Lin, for your appreciation. I'm willing to join Hexen.
Excellent. A huge weight has finally been lifted off my chest.
But please give me 3 more days, President Lin, before I start at Hexen. There's a debt I need to settle with Dingyu.
Since Miss Wen has this idea, 3 days from now, at Ding Yue's annual commendation ceremony, Old Lu, and I will be there in person to cheer you on.
Right. If that manager Wang dares to bully you, our Lu group will be the first to say no.
You all are way too rigid when bringing in clients. We need to think outside the box and put ourselves in the client's shoes. What do clients want most right now? Lower premiums, higher coverage, right? This is a brand new plan I designed. It directly lowers our company's premiums by 10% and raises coverage by 6%. Once this plan is rolled out, our company's performance, will improve by at least 40%.
Great. Well said. Karina really is a top school PhD. Your way of thinking utterly crushes certain people.
Insurance premium rates are set by the Market Supervision Bureau. Karina privately altering premiums and coverage will get the company fully investigated and the business license revoked. What a fool.
This is the difference between a high school graduate and a top school PhD.
The manager's right. Some people just grovel and fawn over clients all day. Compared to Karina, they can't even hold a candle.
Vivian, you usually have the most clients. Tell us, what do you think of Karina's proposal?
Manager Tang's proposal is very creative. It's sure to attract a ton of clients.
Smart girl.
Since you approve, then it's settled. Karina just joined and needs clients to practice on. Compile all your client files today and hand everything over to Karina.
Vivian, I don't hold a grudge. I heard you wouldn't even help your colleagues yesterday. That's totally against our company's motto of unity. Consider this a lesson. Don't do it again.
She wouldn't help us yesterday. Now she's getting what she deserves.
Serves her right.
You want my client files? Fine. At the annual award ceremony in 2 days, I'll hand them to you personally, and everyone here will be my witness.
Fine. Waiting 2 more days works too. If you dare not hand it over obediently, then Manager Wang will fire you on the spot, and you won't survive in this industry.
Let's do it Vivian's way. At the award ceremony, hand it over publicly. Meeting adjourned.
Don't worry. At the award ceremony, not only will I not hand them over, but I'll also expose the dirty little secrets between you two, laid out in full, right in front of everyone.
Oh, Vivian, you better be quick about it. If you delay Manager Tang's presentation, you'll be in big trouble.
Vivian, weren't you so tough yesterday? Why so obedient today?
What else could it be? Reality got the better of her. Lost clients can always be found again. But if Manager Wang takes away her job, her whole family will starve.
They used to act all aloof and principled, but in the end, still completely under Manager Wang's thumb. How boring. Let's go, everyone. Back to work.
Go ahead, enjoy your moment. Soon, you'll have plenty of time to cry. You think stealing clients gets you results. I'll show you how stupid you really are.
What? Those clueless fools at Ding Yu actually drove you away. Vivian, Uncle Joe's 700K annuity maturing. I'll terminate the renewal first thing the day after and move it all to Hexen.
Miss, back then, my husband was in the ER, and you kept running around for me, handling the claims. The money we got was way more than I expected. A full 100,000 extra. Our whole family only trusts you. Wherever you go, we'll follow. I'll go cancel my policy and transfer it now.
How can there be this many appointments to cancel policies and all booked for tomorrow? A full 10 billion. Liquidity pool dry.
Go report to Manager Tang now. If something goes wrong, we can't afford it.
You scared me. What's going on? Why so frantic?
Honey, something huge happened. Dozens of top-tier whole life insurance clients showed up at the lobby. They all want to cancel tomorrow.
Why panic? It's just a few dozen whole life clients. We're a big company. What's there to fear? How much in total?
A full 10 billion. Are we in trouble?
I just checked the system. Those are all Vivian's clients. Seems Vivian knows the rules. She's already started the handover.
Handover. But they're applying to cancel their policies.
You got a PhD from a top school, but you're still this dumb. Dingyue's system has a 2-4-hour policy withdrawal recovery mechanism.
Oh, I get it now. As long as Vivian has these clients, apply for withdrawal in the system first. When the backend reviews it, just change the broker directly to my name. Then recover it with one click. That 10 billion in performance all goes to me.
So clever. As long as you re-sign these deals under your name. The commission alone is millions at the award ceremony. You'll be the whole company's hero.
Honey. So I'm about to get rich. Huh. You always spoil me the most.
If I don't spoil you, who else would I spoil? All right. As long as it's Vivian, all those big clients' refund requests, approve them all in the back end. Then, change the credit owner to you.
But 10 billion in refunded premiums, flowing out all in one day, has seriously exceeded the limit. Is this really compliant?
Don't be dumb. As long as we cancel one and win one back, there's no problem, right? Listen to me. Approve them all.
Okay, I'll go to the back end now and approve them all.
Move aside. My 100 to million policy must be cancelled today. Not a single cent stays in this dump.
Everyone, please calm down. Today is our company's commendation ceremony. Please don't cause trouble.
I'm here to cause trouble today. Today I want to see how your Ding-Yu, after driving Vivian away, is going to pull off this ceremony.
Cancel! Cancel!
My Grand General Manager, Lynn, you wasted a whole morning just signing an employment contract. I'm in a hurry to back up Vivian.
What's the rush? A hot meal can't be eaten in a hurry.
I'm just worried that if Dingyue finds out Vivian is resigning, they'll definitely bully her.
Vivian isn't a pushover who takes abuse lying down. She can definitely handle it.
I believe in Vivian.
If we head over now, we'll catch the finale and bring Vivian back to Hexen.
Five years, 1,825 days of grievances. J. Karina. Today I'll make the whole company see your true colors.
Oh, Vivian, I thought you wouldn't dare show up.
Manager Tang has time to care whether I come. Maybe you should worry about yourself. Don't embarrass yourself in front of the leaders. Even Manager Wang won't be able to protect you.
How dare you curse me? Vivian, you just wait. Once I take your customers, I'll have Manager Wang fire you.
Ooh, look. Our branch's workaholic is here. Too bad, though. After 5 years of grinding, it all just ended up benefiting someone else.
She's lost all her clients. Once the recognition ceremony is over, she'll probably be packing up, heading back to the countryside to eat dirt.
Go ahead and enjoy your moment while it lasts. After all, you bloodsuckers don't have much time left to gloat.
Enough chatter, everyone. General Manager Chen and Chairman Huang from HQ are arriving any moment. Perk up. Don't cause any trouble.
We'll just wait and watch Vivian make a fool of herself.
Chairman Huang, right this way.
Welcome, Chairman Huang. Welcome, General Manager Chen, to guide our branch's work.
Everyone, have a seat. Today, I'm here to award our top performer.
Dear leaders, dear colleagues, today we gather together to witness our branch taking first place nationwide. First, let us present the most anticipated award of this ceremony, Rookie of the Year and Outstanding Performance Award. She is who single-handedly closed 10 billion in policies, creating an industry legend, Miss Karina.
What's going on? Shouldn't Vivian be the one winning this year?
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Way to go, Manager Tang.
Manager Tang, don't forget us colleagues in the future.
Comrade Karina joined the company only 3 months ago and relied on her outstanding business skills to land a 10 to billion premium. Therefore, the branch has decided to give an extraordinary promotion to Comrade Karina as our reserve general manager.
Thank you, company. Thank you, Manager Wang. I will definitely take who is this 10 to billion performance and take Ding Yue to the next level.
President Chen. So this is the meritorious, the real credit. This name doesn't seem to match.
Chairman Huang, this year it really was Karina who signed the 10 to billion policy.
But in the head office's direct reporting system, that 10 to billion policy actual handling was all done by Vivian.
Is there some mistake here?
Where's Vivian?
Oh no, Vivian's big clients, after cancelling their policies in the system, they never planned to re-sign.
That's impossible. The back-end system shows the cancellations were approved, 8 billion just went out. If there's no new business to offset it, our branch's capital pool will run dry today.
The system already showed my policy was cancelled yesterday. Why hasn't my money hit my account yet? Refund me, or I'll smash your counters.
Refund! Refund right now!
Everyone, please don't panic. We will refund your money. But if you transfer your policies instead, we can save the orders and you won't need a refund.
Who wants to transfer?
Who wants to transfer? We want to cancel. You drove Vivian away. Why would we buy insurance from Ding Yu?
You're not here to transfer policies.
Cancel and refund us.
Go get Manager Wang. We really can't hold out anymore.
Miss Vivian had 5 straight years, topping the city in personal sales. Especially this year, she alone brought in 10 billion in policies. That's 2/3 of the entire branch. As for this Karina, what makes her deserve the top performance award?
Chairman Huang, Vivian may have more sales, but she's just a high school grad. Karina is a PhD from a top university. Our branch wants to build a high-quality brand image. Get the name out there. Let a PhD from a top school win this rookie award is much more fitting.
Chairman Huang, to be honest, this Vivian can't do anything. No diploma, no connections. A total bumpkin.
Enough with the useless talk. I'm just asking you, Karina, what real, tangible results do you have?
Chairman Huang is right. Our Ding Yue branch has ranked top 3 in the province for 5 straight years. All thanks to Miss Vivian's hard work.
Jay? Karina? Why is the blood you've drained from me? Today, in front of the chairman at HQ, I'm going to make you spit it all back out with interest.
Chairman Huang, Miss Vivian is right here today. Not just one award, every honor this branch has ever earned. Miss Vivian deserves it all.
Miss Vivian, please come up on stage. I'm gonna say a few words to everyone. Share your recipe for success, so our Ding Yue can, this year, reach new heights again.
I won't be sharing any experience. Today I'm only announcing one thing. I, Vivian, am officially resigning from Dingyu Insurance Company.
Manager Wang, we have a problem. Our company's cash flow has dropped below the minimum warning threshold.
What the hell is going on? There was $1 billion in liquid assets. How did it just vanish?
Today, hundreds of big clients made appointments. They all canceled their policies and cashed out.
Hundreds of major clients canceling at once. Per group regulations, any capital outflow of this size must be scheduled in advance. Cancellation, quotas, and reserve funds are strictly controlled. General Manager Chen, how are you running this branch? Jay, you're the business manager. What the hell is going on?
Chairman Wang, General Manager Chen, don't panic. This isn't a mistake. Those big clients are actually here to transfer their policies.
Transfer? Do you take me for a fool? What kind of transfer could drain our branch's entire cash flow?
Here's what happened. I had Vivian hand over the 10 to billion client files to Karina. We could have just transferred them in the system, but Vivian insisted on canceling and re-signing the policies. That's what caused the temporary fluctuation in the fund pool.
Jay, you usually suppress people and steal credit at the office. I've been turning a blind eye, but Chairman Huang is here today. If you screw this up, get the renewal procedures done for me. This 10 billion today, if even 1 cent goes missing, you're out of here.
You hear me? Go to the counter right now. Process the new renewal policies immediately. Everything must be secured today.
Manager Wang, I'm on it. I'll get everything done.
Chairman Huang, rest assured, all these clients are old acquaintances of Dingyu. As long as Karina re-signs with them, the policies take just a few minutes. The funds will flow right back.
Jay, you better pray these clients renew their contracts. Otherwise, not only will you lose your manager position, the Dingyu branch will shut down today.
Don't worry, Chairman Huang.
Jay, something's wrong.
What panic? Chairman Huang and President Chen are right here. Pull yourself together.
Those clients in the lobby won't listen to me at all. I told them to transfer and re-sign. Not only did they throw the new contracts in my face, they said they're not here to transfer at all.
What did you say?
They said they're all here today to cancel their policies. They said wherever Vivian goes, their 10 billion, he follows right along.
How could this happen? 10 billion. All followed Vivian out the door.
I understand. Right. It's already trending on the hot search. Fine, I'll handle it now. The video of clients denied refunds at the lobby is already all over the internet. Headquarters wants me to deal with it immediately. If you can't fix this today, you and your whole management team can pack up and get the hell out of here today.
Chairman Huang, please calm down. These are all Vivian's clients.
Vivian.
What are you standing around for? Hurry up and get Vivian to go calm down the clients outside. Fine.
No, we can't, President Chen. If we let Vivian handle it, then that 10 to billion performance, Karina won't get a penny of it.
We're about to lose our job, and you're still worried about your little fling. Get Vivian to deal with it now. If she messes up, we're all out of here.
Got it. Vivian, go to the lobby right now and calm down those clients for me. Have them withdraw their cancellation requests.
Why should I go?
What gives you the right? Because you still get paid a salary by this company. Because you're still an employee here. These are your duties. I'm warning you. If those 10 billion slip away today, you'll get out of this branch office right now. Think hard about the situation your family is in. Can you even afford it?
Exactly, Vivian. You caused this mess yourself. Why should our whole branch take the fall with you? Don't be so selfish.
Manager Wang, are your ears broken or your memory failing? I made it very clear on stage. I've already resigned. My resignation letter was already sent to the company.
Are you serious?
Of course I am. It was your direct order for me to transfer all 10 billion in major clients to Karina. I've already completed the handover. Now that something went wrong, what does it have to do with me?
Vivian, calm down first. You're the backbone of our branch office. Why do you have to quit at a time like this?
Oh, Chairman Huang, don't listen to her bluffing. I'll bet my head on it. Vivian would never dare to quit. Her family is dirt poor. They're counting on this job to feed the whole family.
Exactly. Vivian wouldn't dare.
Vivian, you're really getting bold. daring to threaten the company with resignation. You really think the branch can't run without you?
Vivian, don't get me wrong. With your qualifications, even trash pickers wouldn't hire you. Only Dingyu is kind enough to give you a chance, not letting you sleep on the streets, and you repay kindness with spite.
Get to the lobby now and calm down. All the big clients trying to cancel. Get their renewals done. Otherwise, not just this month's commission and salary, you won't get next month's or the month after either.
Every time I ask for a raise or promotion, you use my family situation against me. Jay, if you're not tired of it yourself, I'm sick of hearing it.
Vivian, you've lost your mind. How dare you talk to me like that? You want to get fired?
Honestly, I've wanted to quit for a long time. Didn't you say before all my results were thanks to Dingyu? This big platform? Can Dingyu survive without anyone? Fine. Since the platform is so amazing, and your beloved Dr. Tang is so brilliant, then this $10 billion mess, you guys can handle it yourselves. I'm not sticking around. My resignation has already been submitted to the company system. I, Vivian, formally resign as of today.
What did you say?
Vivian, why do you want to resign? Dingyu has never treated you badly all these years. Your commission every year is the highest in the whole province. And last year the company wanted to promote you to manager, but you turned it down yourself, saying you weren't capable enough. How can you blame the company instead?
Oh my god. So the company wanted to promote Vivian all along. Turns out she's the one who refused.
Refused? I, Vivian, ranked first in sales for 5 straight years, working overtime day and night. Why would I be stupid enough to refuse a promotion and raise... Chairman Huang, why don't you ask this manager Wang yourself? Who exactly? Blocked. My promotion order.
Jay, you better come clean. What the hell is going on? Wasn't last year's promotion order. Something, Vivian, took the initiative to refuse.
Chairman Huang, don't listen to Vivian's nonsense. Vivian herself said, those I rejected for incompetence. Now they see the new hire is good and want to bite back. I get it now, Vivian, because I transferred those big clients to Karina. She's holding a grudge, so she deliberately contacted clients, threatening the company with policy cancellations. Vivian wants to destroy our whole branch office.
That's right, Chairman Huang. When I first joined the company, Manager Wang, he wanted me to take on a few clients to practice. At the time, Vivian clearly agreed to it. But then she turned around and went back on her word.
Chairman Huang, please don't let Vivian fool you. At the office, Vivian, because of her high performance, doesn't even look at us regular employees.
Exactly. Vivian will do anything to close a deal. Selfish to the core. Everyone's seen it.
Chairman Huang, you say these hundreds of big clients all canceled their policies today. How could that be such a coincidence? I think someone must be behind this, deliberately pulling the string.
Vivian, I always thought you were a steady, capable, good employee. Back at headquarters, I fought for you and promoted you to manager. I never expected you to hurt the company's interests for personal grudges. You've disappointed me so much.
Vivian, are you listening? Apologize to Chairman Huang this instant, or today, I'll have you banned from this industry for good.
So numbers make you right, huh? Fine. Since you want to blow this up, then today, in front of the group, Chairman himself, let's settle the accounts of these 5 years.
What accounts?
You'll find out soon enough. Manager Wang, you used your position to secretly dock my commission for 5 years straight. You secretly intercepted the promotion orders from HQ and gave the supervisor position that belonged to me to your lover Karina.
What are you talking about? Get down here now.
I'm not done yet. I've ranked first in sales for 5 years straight, and yet I'm still just a regular sales rep. Even this year's 10 billion in premium sales, I haven't received a single cent of commission. Manager Wang, how will you explain all this in front of Chairman Huang today?
You're ruthless, Jay. All these years, we agreed Vivian's commission, we each take 200,000. The remaining 600,000 goes to Vivian. I never thought you'd be this bold, secretly pocketing the whole thing. All 800,000.
You. Don't listen to her, Uncle. She's lying. None of that ever happened.
5 years, not a single cent of commission. That's just outrageous.
Exactly. No wonder Vivian is so angry. I wouldn't put up with it either.
Jay, is what Vivian said just now true? 5 years worth of commission, and you gave Vivian not a penny? And also, you and Karina, what exactly is your relationship?
Chairman Huang, please don't listen to Vivian's nonsense. Vivian is just desperate. She's deliberately setting this trap to frame me. Karina and I are completely innocent. It's just the most ordinary boss-subordinate work relationship, Vivian. You, a mere salesperson, dare to slander me? I'll call security right now and have you dragged out.
That's right, Chairman Huang. This is nothing but blatant slander. There's nothing between Manager Wang and me. This supervisor position, I earned it through my own hard work. Fair and square. Vivian, how dare you slander me like this?
Karina, after everything, you still have the nerve to stand here and argue with me.
Vivian, I know you've always looked down on me and been jealous that I got promoted before you, despite arriving later. I've put up with you targeting me in the department. But today, you actually spread rumors about me. I really can't accept this.
Vivian, I usually see you bully Karina, and I defend her a bit, and you frame me for an improper relationship. Everyone sees it now, right? Only a top talent like Karina can be the head of our Ding Yue branch without embarrassing herself or lowering the bar. Vivian's too scheming, taking random revenge. She doesn't deserve to be a supervisor.
Vivian, saying that makes it impossible for me to face anyone at work now.
Vivian is a woman too. She slanders others. Doesn't her conscience bother her at all?
Someone so selfish, only thinking of herself, would never feel guilty. She might even be secretly proud of herself.
Vivian, I operate on solid evidence. If the branch really did mistreat you in the past, then today I will personally fight for you. But if today you're here with no proof making trouble and defaming employees, I will not go easy on you.
Fine. You really think I came here today without any preparation, Manager Wang? I bet you can't wait to know what's recorded in here. Today, let me show everyone clearly and what your respectable Manager Wang is really like behind closed doors.
That's the internal promotion list from the branch office.
Vivian had the best performance for 5 years straight. Slated for supervisor? How come it always ends up going to someone else?
Right, I want to ask Manager Wang too. Why, for 5 years, I topped performance every year, yet every promotion quota mysteriously gets transferred to someone else. These are my bank statements from the past 5 years, only $3,000 a month. I've never seen a single cent of these so-called commissions. Where did the money go?
Vivian, don't try to fool us with a few fake documents. These are all forged files. How could internal company records ever end up in your hands?
Oh, you say they're fake? Then take a look at what this is.
Jay, here's 800K already.
Relax. That branch manager spot is definitely yours.
But what if Vivian goes to head office and makes a scene? After all, that spot was supposed to be hers.
A nobody with no connections? What can she stir up? Even if she kicks up a fuss, no one's going to believe her.
That's why it's got to be you, Manager Wang. If it weren't for you, I'd never become manager in this lifetime.
We each get what we want, right? Keep it up, and you'll go far.
So it's true. I knew it 5 straight years of top sales. How could she not get promoted?
Manager Wang is such a scumbag, secretly taking bribes and handing out promotions to whoever he likes.
$800K for a manager position. Manager Wang, that's one hell of a profitable deal you've got.
Tech is so advanced now. Who knows if it's AI generated?
Vivian, you made a fake AI video just to frame Manager Wang. You really went through all that trouble.
Karina, if you hadn't spoken up, I'd have forgotten all about you. Don't rush. I've got a video of you too.
Vivian, what do you mean?
You'll find out soon enough.
Baby, once I get promoted to regional GM next year, the branch manager position is yours.
Jay, I'm counting on you completely.
I didn't believe Vivian before, but I can't believe Karina really used such dirty tricks to climb the ladder.
That's not me.
Absurd. This is outright lawlessness. General Manager Chen, is this how you run the branch? Abusing power and harboring corruption?
Jay, you better come clean. What the hell is going on here?
Uncle,
Get lost. Who's your uncle?
It's Vivian. Vivian is slandering me. Chairman Huang, these videos and recordings are all AI generated. Vivian used high-tech forgery to frame me.
I knew you wouldn't admit it easily, so I had official channels authenticate those 2 videos beforehand. Just got them this morning. Still fresh.
This is definitely fake too. You're just slandering me.
Enough. Do you really think we're all fools? The facts are right in front of you, and you're still making excuses.
No, Chairman Huang, you have to believe me. All of this is fake. Vivian used technology to forge it, to frame me.
General Manager Chen. This is the great employee you've brought up, abusing power for personal gain, harboring all kinds of filth. You've turned this good company into a total mess. How exactly have you been running this as General Manager?
Chairman Huang, you have to believe me. All of this was Jay, that idiot, doing it behind my back. I had nothing to do with it. Chairman Huang, fine, Jay. Back then, you swore up and down you shared a burden for me. Took over all the branch promotion and transfer orders. So this is the dirty scheme you were cooking up behind my back. You've disappointed me so much.
Uncle, it was you from the start.
What are you stalling for? Apologize to Vivian right now. Have Vivian go calm down the clients right now. Do you really want to watch our branch go under and let everyone lose their job?
Uncle, you want me to apologize to that wild girl? Then I'll have no face left in this company.
Forget about face right now. What matters now is calming the client and keeping your job. Once this blows over, won't you be able to mess with her however you want?
I never realized Vivian had such skills. Fine, I'll take the loss today, for the sake of our 5 years working together. You go persuade the big clients to come back first. As long as we save the branch, I'll give you any compensation you want.
Vivian. Now's not the time to be stubborn. Don't destroy the company and everyone here over personal grudges, please? I'm begging you.
Yeah, Vivian, Manager Wang already agreed to compensate you. Forgive and forget, don't hold a grudge.
You two have worked together for 5 years. Don't you have any feelings for the rest of us?
Feelings? You people now actually dare to talk to me about feelings? Feelings. Are you even worthy of that word? Last month, one of your big clients broke his leg. Right at the critical time for policy renewal, you begged me crying to help take care of him, and I spent a whole month going to the hospital, serving tea and water every day, just so the client would renew. That commission wasn't counted on my account.
It was just a little favor. What skin did it cost you?
A little favor. All the front and back end work, all the chores were done by me. A whole month. And that's what you call a little favor.
Aye.
Sister Lee, every piece of jewelry on you was bought with our team's commission. When you got the money, you couldn't stop smiling. The moment you turn around, you mock me for not even affording name brands.
Oh, come on. I was just joking.
Joking? Every day, whenever I walk past the office, you sneer and mock me. That's what you call joking.
If that's how you see it, I can't do anything about it.
And you? Every day you dump a pile of reports on me and make me do them for you. I work overtime till midnight every day and never complain once. But what do? You just keep pushing. All your work ends up on my plate.
I was just trying to give you a chance to shine, and you never said no.
I never got the chance. You throw the work at me and leave. Did you ever give me a chance to refuse? All of you are like leeches sucking me dry. My blood. And then you turn around and say, I'm the selfish one. Is this what you call friendship between colleagues? Jay, you said with just a high school diploma, I should be grateful to even work at Dingyu. I should be thankful, but I've slogged here for 5 whole years. On a 3,000 base salary, doing the dirtiest and hardest job in the whole company, how much more grateful do I need to be?
Vivian, have you lost your mind? How dare you talk to me like that?
Yes, I've lost my mind. 5 whole years without ever being treated fairly. You people drove me crazy. I'm not here at this award ceremony to fight with you ungrateful snakes. I just want you all to know. You vampires who've been feeding off me. You'll regret this someday.
It's bad. Chairman Huang, something huge happened. President Zhou of Zhou Group, General Manager Liu of Liu Group, and most of our long-term clients are demanding to cancel policies and withdraw cash now and put Dingyu Insurance on their blacklist for good, never working with us again.
This is all thanks to you two idiots. Once I deal with the mess outside, I'll settle scores with you two. Vivian, I'm so sorry. I was at headquarters and had no idea. You were treated so badly at the branch office. Why didn't you report it to headquarters sooner?
I did report it. I sent 5 emails. You told me not to go over my superior's head. I went to headquarters 3 times. Your secretary said you had no time to see me. So where else was I supposed to report it?
By the rules, you do have to get Manager Wang's approval before reporting up. But don't worry. Since I'm here today, I'll personally fight for you. I won't let our big contributor be wronged.
And how exactly will you fight for me, Chairman Huang?
If you go out now and calm down all those VIP clients trying to cancel their policies, get them to drop that idea. I'll give you an exceptional promotion to Branch Business Supervisor. How does that sound?
Oh my god. Exceptional promotion to supervisor. Vivian really got lucky.
Chairman Huang, if this were 5 years ago, hearing all this, I might have happily said yes on the spot. But the me now only finds it disgusting.
Vivian, what do you mean by that? Are you saying the position isn't high enough? As long as you can hold the clients, other terms can be negotiated.
It has nothing to do with the position. I've just seen through all of you and your sanctimonious, ugly faces. As for the Dingyue supervisor job, thank you for your trust, Chairman Huang S. Eder Wang. This lousy job, Vivian doesn't want it.
Vivian? You better think this through. With just your high school diploma, without Dingyu, what decent job can you even find out there?
That's no concern of yours, Chairman Huang. With my abilities, I'll never starve anywhere.
Vivian, I admire your abilities, but that doesn't give you the right to defy me here today.
Vivian, you've offended Chairman Huang. Let's see how smug you can stay now.
So what do you want?
If you want to resign, fine. And overall, your core clients' files, contacts, and policy records, everything, completely and fully, leave it behind. All of that belongs to Dingyue.
What did you say?
Exactly. Those were all signed. Thanks to Dingyue, you're not taking a single one.
Also, go right now to the lobby and tell those clients they must renew with Dingyu, or else I'll have legal sue you for maliciously inciting clients to cancel en masse and embezzling company trade secrets, and blacklist you from the whole industry.
See that, Vivian? Get going now. If Chairman Huang pursues this, you'll face serious consequences.
Vivian, if you're scared and want to come back, I can still give you a chance. But the manager position.
Chairman Huang, who said, I'm scared. Blacklist me all you want. Besides, I've already handed all client info to Manager Tang. Whether they renew depends on Manager Tang's abilities.
Don't leave. Come back now.
You ungrateful, a little snake. I wasted so many years training you.
Starting today, your Dingyu insurance begins its countdown to collapse.
Chairman Huang, you saw it all, didn't you? This is all Vivian deliberately getting back at the company. It was Vivian who planned and incited clients to cancel their policies. That's what turned our branch into this mess. You can't let Vivian off the hook.
Shut up. If it weren't for you abusing your position to pocket commissions, Vivian would never have left. Now there's a 10 to billion premium shortfall. You better be ready to pay for this.
Chairman Huang, I couldn't pay that back, even if you sold me. President Chen, uncle, say something for me.
Chairman Huang, we're out in public here. Don't let the employees see us make a scene. Let's go to my office, sit down, and calmly discuss our next move. All right, today's meeting is over. Everyone dismissed. Get back to work. Brother Wong, about what happened today. It's just clients canceling policies, leaving our reserve short, right? We already have in our hand Vivian's complete client list. As long as we win them back, the crisis is solved. Here, have some tea.
How much?
$1 million Chairman Huang. This is my nephew. You're making him pay 10 billion. That would be the death of us. Please give him one more chance.
Chairman Huang, I beg you, give me one more chance. I promise you, I'll get those clients all back and keep our branch's premium volume.
Easy to say. Vivian's big clients only ever deal with Vivian. What makes you think you can outdo her?
Chairman Huang, if you just give me the highest level guaranteed return privileges, I'll handle it myself. I'll tempt them with high rebates and high returns. I guarantee I'll win all the clients back.
For old Chen's sake. Today's matter, I'll keep it under wraps for you. Nah, forget it.
Thank you, Chairman Huang. Thank you, Chairman Huang, for sparing my life. I'll repay you however I can.
Don't thank me yet. I'm warning you, I can only buy you 1 day at most. If you can't secure by sunset tomorrow, the renewals of Vivian's big clients, and cover this 10 to billion gap in premiums, I'll report you to headquarters immediately and sue you. By then, even if you had to rob a bank, you'd better come up with that 10 billion.
Chairman Huang, rest assured, within 1 day, just 1 day, even if I have to skin myself alive, I'll win over all of Vivian's clients. I definitely won't let you down.
Then I'll hold on to this million for you for now.
Thank you, Brother Huang. The car outside is ready. Today you must try Harbor City's most authentic signature dishes. Let me host a welcome banquet for you.
Then I'll be troubling younger brother Chen today.
You listen to me. That million is my private stash. It's on your head, Jay. Before tomorrow, you must pay me back every single cent of that million.
All right, Uncle.
Brother Huang, slow down. Wait for me.
$1 million just gone like that. Vivian, this is all your fault, you bitch. Once I sign back all your clients tomorrow, I'll make you kneel before me and tear you apart. I'll make your life a living hell.
Why can't we refund? You have to give us back the 5 million today. Did you guys run off with the money?
Get your branch manager out here. If we don't get our money back today, we're not leaving.
It's been over an hour. Why isn't Vivian out yet? Those snobs at Dingyu. They wouldn't be bullying Vivian in there, would they?
I'd like to see who in Harbor City dares touch a single hair on Vivian. If Vivian loses even one strand of hair today, I'll have this whole Dingyu building torn down right now.
President Liu, President Lin, sorry to keep you waiting.
How is it, Vivian? They didn't give you a hard time, did they?
No, they're not enough to hurt me.
See, I told you, those people at Dingyu can't bully Vivian. Vivian isn't just anyone.
Guess I was overthinking it. The reason I came today is mainly to...
Oh, Vivian, you, a cheap thing who damaged company interests and got fired. How do you still have the nerve to hang around in the company lobby?
Oh, Manager Wang. Vivian. She must be scared we'll sue her for maliciously inciting clients to cancel their policies, so she came rushing over to soothe these customers. Too bad. It's too late.
President Liu, don't bother with them. Just let those two mad dogs bark around here. Let's ignore them, so we don't get their stink on us.
Vivian, who are you calling a dog, you little brat?
What are you trying to do?
Jay, I'm warning you. This is Dingyu, our biggest client, President Liu. If you dare offend him, I guarantee you'll pay for it today.
Oh, so you're the famous Zane Liu. President Liu. I've heard so much about you. Hello, President Liu. I'm Jay, manager of the Dingyu branch. You probably don't know. Vivian, already fired for serious violations. From now on, I'll personally handle all your business. I'm at your service anytime.
Vivian, you haven't told President Liu that you were fired, have you? Wait, see how you explain this to President Liu?
Handle it. And at your service anytime.
Yes. As long as you transfer the policy to my name, President Liu, I'm at your beck and call.
Transfer it to your name. Who do you think you are? If it weren't for Vivian, a small company like yours, Ding Yu, I wouldn't even bother looking at it. It's beneath my eyes.
Without Vivian, this dump of a place, Ding Yue, I wouldn't even come.
Since Vivian quit, none of us are renewing our policies today. You, as the manager, give us our money back, or we'll call the police right now.
Refund, refund, refund.
How is this possible? When Vivian sold them, the insurance, what kind of spell did she cast to make them so devoted and loyal to her?
President Liu, please calm down. Vivian was fired today, and it was for serious violations of discipline. You're a well-known businessman in Harbor City. Why bother going after a dismissed employee with dirty hands? Of us at Ding Yu?
And who are you? How dare you talk back to me? Believe it or not, I'll have people tear down your branch office today.
Vivian, you're behind this, aren't you? You're the one pulling the strings, telling these clients to come make a scene, right?
Manager Wang, if you have time to blame me, you should think about how to calm down. These big clients' anger.
Vivian, stop acting so high and mighty. Don't think just because you quit, I can't deal with you. Last warning, calm them down and get them to renew with Ding Yu.
Or what?
Or else what? You're a nobody with no degree and no connections. If Ding Yue says the word, who in the entire Harbor City insurance circle would dare hire you? Oh, right. I heard your dad's caregiver fee has gone up to $5,000. How will you survive without a job?
So it really was you. I wondered why the caregiver suddenly wanted a raise. You're behind all of this.
So what if I am? I'm telling you, do what I say now, and you keep your job. Otherwise...
Otherwise what? You're just a small branch manager. What makes you think you have that much power to decide the fate of our Hexen vice president?
And who are you? Sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. This is an internal personnel matter for Ding Yu. Who do you think you are? Playing big shot here.
General Manager of Hexen Insurance, Quentin.
What? Quentin? Hexen Insurance. The one that's been #1 inch Harbor City for 5 straight years with $1 trillion in assets? The head office of Hexen Insurance. Why would President Lin come here personally?
President Lin, you honor us with your visit. Why didn't you give us a heads up so we could have been waiting at the front gate to welcome you?
No need. I came today, not on official business, but solely for Miss Vivian.
President Lin, I'm sure you've been fooled by Vivian. Vivian never went to college. How could she deserve you coming all this way?
Shut up. Your Ding Yue just has no eye for talent. You let a true industry giant slip away. Miss Vivian, the board of Hexen Insurance Headquarters passed a unanimous resolution formally inviting you to join us at Hexen.
This is a special appointment letter for the level of General Manager and above at Hexen. It hereby appoints Miss Vivian to serve as Deputy General Manager of Hexen Insurance.
Deputy General Manager, Vivian? That's impossible.
Miss Vivian, from today on, you are the Deputy General Manager of our Hexen Insurance.
Thank you for the trust, General Manager Lin. From now on, I will not let you down.
You deserve all of this. Your ability is obvious to everyone in the industry. As for those snobs who look down on people, I'd like to see how a mere department manager at a Ding Yu insurance branch can make our Deputy General Manager unable to find a job in Harbor City.
Vivian, that bitch, is just an ordinary salesperson. How does she deserve to be Deputy General Manager of Hexen? Vivian, did you use some trick to get this?
Vivian, even if you want to get back at Ding Yu, you don't have to stoop so low and climb up using that old man. She could be your father's age.
Shut up, all of you. You clueless bunch. Everything Vivian. She earned it through her own ability. You can't keep talent, so you start slandering. Is this how Ding Yue does things? Your style.
This.
Vivian. Headquarters originally only approved business director. It was me who personally asked the chairman to approve your direct promotion to Deputy General Manager. I wanted to surprise you. Who knew these two clueless people would mess it all up?
Clueless! I think it's Hexen that misjudged, mistaking a fisheye for a pearl. With someone like Vivian joining your company, I'd say Hexen is heading straight for ruin.
Calling you clueless is well-deserved. Miss Vivian's worth. Forget Deputy GM. Even GM is beneath her.
J. Karina. You'd better worry about the clients outside who can't withdraw their money. And think about that 10 to billion gap in insurance premiums, how you're going to fill it. President Lin. President Lou. Let's go.
Okay.
You lost Vivian. Let's see how long your crappy company can hold on.
You're all gonna regret this.
Pay up! No money today, and I'll skin you alive.
Everyone, calm down. No fighting. Security! Someone come quick!
Stop! Stop fighting! Someone's gonna die!
You swore up and down you could keep the clients happy. Now, you can't even secure one renewal. A huge number of people are canceling and closing accounts. Where's the money? What do we do? That's 10 billion we're talking about.
Uncle, this really isn't my fault. It's all Vivian's fault, that bitch. Who knows what spell Vivian cast on those clients? They only listen to Vivian now.
I don't care how you do it, but if you can't fill this hole, you're going in to jail.
Uncle, you're my uncle. You have to save me. I don't want to go to jail.
Oh, President Chen, Jay, why do we have to keep fighting over Vivian's clients? Those walk-in clients? Let them go. As long as we can land a big premium policy, the crisis in front of us, they will be resolved.
You make it sound so easy. Where's the big premium coming from?
I can get that big premium policy.
Karina, you have a way? Tell us, what is it?
I just heard that Harbor City's newly risen top financial tycoon, Yiheng Capital, whose president is Jeremy, is planning to set up a 20 billion trust policy for his family. And open bidding across the city.
Jeremy? You mean Jeremy? Jeremy. The business prodigy who founded Yiheng Capital after returning home and swallowed up most of Harbor City's financial market in just 3 months. Jeremy.
That's right. It's him. Our Dingyu branch is also on the invitation list. If we can win this 20 billion trust policy, not only will our branch's shortfall be filled instantly, we'll also soar past Hexen.
Good idea. But Dingyue just made the news today about the policy surrender scandal. Our name is ruined. Would Yiheng Capital, such a big company, even look at us?
President Chen, you don't know this, but Yiheng Capital is in charge of this bidding project. The vice president, Chris, is my ex-boyfriend. And, Jeremy has already handed full authority for this bidding to Chris.
Ex-boyfriend? Karina? You go to Chris and get the connections. Don't tell me you're planning to get back together and put a green hat on my head.
How could I, Jay? Compared to you, Chris is nothing. I promise I'm only using Chris to get the deal. Once the contract's signed, I'll dump him right away.
Fine. I'll trust you one more time. Screw this up and see how I deal with you.
All right, you two tone it down. As long as we can hook on to Jeremy of Yiheng Capital, that 10 billion deficit won't mean a thing.
Right, Uncle. Let's see how smug that Vivian can still be.
Vivian's the least of it. As long as we secure that 20 billion trust policy from Yiheng Capital, I won't just cover the deficit, I'll get promoted on top of it. And get transferred straight back to headquarters. As for the positions of GM and Deputy GM of Harbor Branch, they'll be yours.
Don't worry, Uncle. That bitch used to run her mouth, saying the company would go under without her, right? This time, I'll make her open her damn eyes and see what real power looks like.
Once I win over Chris of Yiheng Capital, Vivian can just wait to die with no place to be buried.
President Wen, on your very first day, you brought in 5 billion in premiums for Hexen Insurance. I, Quentin, really didn't misjudge you this time.
President Lin, you're too kind. Any success Vivian has today is all thanks to President Liu and the trust of all you elders.
Vivian, you're the savior of our whole family. Keep being this polite with us, and I'll get mad. Sit down and let's talk.
Right, Vivian. Sit down and chat. We're all family. No need to be so formal.
Those useless people at Ding Yu Insurance are way too slow. It's been days, and a ton of our big clients' policy cancellations are still stuck. Otherwise, it wouldn't just be 5 billion.
No rush. They had 10 billion drained out of them all at once. Ding Yu Harbor branch's cash flow is long gone. Stalling the process is just Ding Yu's last desperate struggle. We can afford to wait.
Vivian's right. Let them squirm a few more days. Oh, right. Vivian's onboarding is all settled. Next, let me introduce a billion-level client to you. How about that?
A major client in Harbor City. Is there any bigger insurance client than the Liu Group?
Jeremy of ENG Capital. Tomorrow, he's holding a bidding conference in Harbor City to pick an insurance partner for his 10 billion trust. I want to send you to represent Hexen and win Jeremy over.
I heard of Jeremy back when I was at Ding Yu. A business prodigy who swallowed half the financial world in 3 months, but can Hexen really win him over?
What's so hard about that? Vivian, just come to me directly. I know that Jeremy very well. I'll send you his WeChat contact right now.
President Liu, you're really close with Jeremy from Yiheng Capital?
Take a guess.
Zane, Jeremy. Zane, Jeremy. They're both named Liu. Could they be?
Brother Zhang, Yiheng Capital is a family trust policy worth billions. Big companies outside are fighting tooth and nail for it. Can our Dingyu branch get a piece of this pie? It all depends on you.
As the project lead, I can pick whoever I want to win the bid, but
Brother Zhang, here are some local specialties from Harbor City. You must accept them. This is just a deposit. Once our contract is final, Ding Yua will have a bigger reward for you.
Karina, we're old friends here. Your business is my business. Why be so distant? Just relax. When it comes to President Liu, my word carries weight.
Then thank you, Brother Zhang. In Harbor City from now on, I'll have to rely on you, Brother Zhang.
It's nothing at all. It's been so long, you've changed a lot.
At the 100 to billion trust bidding meeting the day after tomorrow, find a way to make Ding Yu Insurance, its branch, win the bid.
President Liu, Ding Yue's reputation, has been terrible lately. They're not even fit to carry our shoes. The partners we usually work with are giants like Hexin. Why suddenly give it to them this time?
It's not because of my father. He said there's someone in the Ding Yu branch who once saved my life. I must repay that life-saving debt.
President Liu's lifesaver is actually at the Ding Yue branch. Since Ding Yue winning the bid is a done deal, then those millions Karina brought to our doorstep, and that bombshell herself, might as well take it all.
Other places have changed even more. Wanna give it a try?
Savior, this tastes great. Try it.
After all these years, Jeremy finally gets to repay the favor in person.
It was just a small favor for the two presidents Liu, and after all these years with President Liu, you've already done so much for me.
Back then on the roadside. Vivian, if you hadn't risked your life to shield me, I'd probably be a cripple stuck in a wheelchair by now.
Don't exaggerate. But I really didn't expect that the young man who was crying his eyes out back then would transform so completely into Jeremy, the famous president of Yiheng Capital in Harbor City.
Vivian, don't tease me. I was in a hurry to go abroad back then and didn't have time to repay you. Now I finally have the chance. From now on, I'm your errand boy, at your beck and call anytime.
All right. I'll hold you to that. I'll be sure to bother you whenever I run into trouble. This President Liu here
wouldn't want anything more.
Jeremy, you came back to the country this time to pick an insurance company to partner with and set up a 10 billion family trust, right? Vivian isn't at Ding Yu anymore. She's our deputy general manager at Hexen Insurance. For that policy of yours, don't choose anyone else. Just sign it under Vivian's name.
No problem, Vivian. Whichever company you're at, I'll go with that one. Sign me up for tomorrow's bidding meeting. I'll buy 20 billion in coverage up front. All of it counted towards your quota. Vivian?
Ha! Isn't this Vivian who got thrown out by Ding Yu like a piece of trash?
What are you guys doing here?
Jay and I come to this fancy restaurant every month for our date. Someone like you wouldn't understand.
Well, look who's here. Big Boss Liu. Listen, Vivian, you got fired from Ding Yu, and you still have the nerve to poach Ding Yue's clients? A meal here costs tens of thousands. You're some unemployed nobody. Can you even afford the bill?
Jay, look at how seductive Vivian is. She must have latched onto President Lou's coattails. Now that she's with President Lou, of course she doesn't worry about food or clothes.
Where'd this stray dog come from? Get the hell out right now.
Are you out of your mind? Karina didn't even say anything about you. None of your damn business. Who do you think you are? Playing hero.
Just wearing some no-name suit. What are you pretending to be? Probably just some driver working under President Lou. This isn't your place to speak.
Saying you have no eyes wasn't wrong at all.
What do you mean by that?
You'll find out soon enough. But honestly, the bar for fancy restaurants these days keeps getting lower. All kinds of filthy garbage. Stray dogs and flies just waltz right in. Excuse me, could you take these two buzzing flies out? They're so damn annoying, ruining our appetite.
Vivian, don't push your luck. Just because you latched onto some rich man, you think you can act all high and mighty in front of me?
Really? You still haven't filled that 10 to billion premium shortfall. What makes you so confident that Ding Yue is about to take off?
That's not your concern. Ding Yue already got the special tender letter from Yiheng Capital. As long as we land that 2 to billion family trust tomorrow, our Ding Yue branch won't just cover the shortfall. We'll become the top in Harbor City.
When that happens, you and your Hexen insurance behind you won't even be fit to shine our shoes.
Really? So this high and mighty Yiheng, Capital President Lou, is really a hot commodity in your eyes, huh?
Vivian, who do you think you are to call President Lou by his first name? Let me tell you straight. Tomorrow's 2 to billion trust contract is already in the bag for Ding Yu. Nobody's taking it away, Vivian.
If you regret it now and want to come back to Ding Yue, fine. Just kneel down right here, kowtow and apologize to me and Karina, and I might reluctantly agree to let you come back and scrub the branch's toilets.
You're celebrating way too early. If you don't win the bid tomorrow, don't cry too ugly.
Oh my, the wind in Harbor City sure is strong. Careful it doesn't flip that useless tongue of yours. Who are you? A washed-up outcast to be spouting nonsense here.
Spouting nonsense? I'm not making this up. I heard it firsthand. Straight from President Lou. And the winning company this time? It's not you guys.
Just who do you think you are, Vivian? Have you lost your mind? President Lou is worth billions. A big shot, sitting high above the clouds. With your level, what makes you qualified to know President Lou? You're just putting on a brave face to save face.
Jay, I think Vivian is going crazy with jealousy. Once we land that contract tomorrow and crush Hexen's numbers completely, let's see how long she can keep that hard mouth of hers going.
Oh? You guys at Ding Yue really are not to be underestimated. A 20 billion contract and stomping Hexen under your feet. I really am looking forward to seeing that.
You people really are so short-sighted. Once Ding Yue becomes Harbor City's #1 company, you'll all be on your knees begging us.
Oh, I sure can't wait for that. But speaking of which, I'm actually pretty curious about something. This so-called 20 billion contract you landed. Did you actually discuss it with Jeremy Lou himself?
Everyone knows President Lou just came back from abroad and is super mysterious. All his external affairs are fully handled by Vice President Chris. I happen to know President Zhang, and that's more than enough. What's it to you?
Chris.
All right, Jay. We still need to head to the mall next door. I need to buy bags. Why would we waste our time on someone like her? Let's hurry up and go.
All right, Vivian. Make sure you show up on time at tomorrow's bidding meeting. Otherwise, who would I have to laugh at tomorrow?
President Lou, looks like there's quite a fire burning in your Yiheng backyard.
Chris has got some nerve.
Vivian, how do you like today's setup? My son went all out to stick it to them for you. But it's Harbor City, top-notch insurance company, and Harbor City here, let them all come today and play backup for you.
President Lou sure knows how to make a statement, but I'm afraid once this stage is built so high, when someone falls off, they'll be shattered to pieces.
As long as Vivian is happy, even if we tear this hotel down today, just to hear the noise, I, Jeremy, won't even blink.
Vivian, you've got some nerve showing your face. What? Did you bring these two useless losers here to scam at this high-end party?
Vivian, with your level, you actually dream of landing a contract with ENG Capital? I suggest you get lost before you embarrass yourself.
The ones embarrassing themselves are you two?
You're just a dead duck with a hard beak. Let me tell you straight. Your deputy, Chris, has personally promised to sign the 20 billion family trust contract to ding you. Even if you bring 100 men here, it won't change the fact that you're useless.
Chris, I'm afraid he's not the one who gets to call the shots.
What an arrogant one. That errand boy Chris, he may be the vice president. President Liu trusts most, but he can't make that call. What? And you can?
I can. Because I am.
Manager Wang, Manager Tang, I heard that Yiheng Capital's 20 billion family trust is already in the bag for your Dingyue branch.
Oh, congratulations! Dingyue's really shooting to the top this time.
Manager Wang leads well, and Manager Tang is truly promising. Being able to connect with President Liu of Yiheng Capital, the two of you will probably get promoted again, right?
That's because our Karina has connections and backing, unlike some parasites with neither, just mooching around here, embarrassing themselves.
Sir, someone's at the door looking for you.
Who's looking for me at this hour? Keep an eye on Vivian here. Don't let her slip away. I'm going to take a call.
Don't worry.
Uncle, the bidding results are about to be announced. What are you doing here?
Jay, headquarters refused to fund us. The customer's canceling in the lobby already called the police. Financial regulators have gotten involved too. Right now, the company is in complete chaos. The regulators issued an ultimatum.
What are we gonna do?
Within 3 days, we have to cover the full 10 billion premium shortfall. Otherwise, they'll immediately start bankruptcy seizure proceedings. We'll all end up in prison. This 20 billion trust is our only lifeline. Understand?
Uncle, rest easy. Karina and Chris already got it done. Once the contract is signed, the 20 billion hits our account and we're back on our feet instantly.
Good, Jay. The branch's fate and my own life all hinge on Karina. Not a single mistake allowed.
Don't worry, Uncle.
All right. I need to hurry back and calm the customers down.
Vivian, back when you were at the branch, didn't you make snide remarks saying I, Karina, only became a supervisor through connections? But now, I'm about to land the President Liu's 20 billion family trust contract. The commission on this single deal beats your entire 5 years as a salesperson. Vivian, open your damn eyes and see who's really the useless waste here.
Karina, you're so sure this 20 billion deal will definitely land at your Dingyue branch?
Of course. The sheer power of connections is something a bottom-tier grinder like you, who only hustles retail clients, will never understand.
I'm genuinely curious. Can having what you call connections completely ignore the rules of business? Everyone in Harbor City knows by now that your Dingyue branch is facing a huge funding shortfall of up to 10 billion yuan, all because of the surrender wave. Under these circumstances, how could Yiheng Capital possibly hand you the family trust? Just because you know that deputy manager, Chris?
Vivian, you're so stuck in your ways, you're truly hopeless. Something this simple. Why can't you get it by now? Connections are just a foot in the door. To be honest, I've secretly handed Chris a full 5 million in cash. All he has to do is make a move, and pointing at Dingyue is basically a done deal. A sales rep like you who only knows how to run errands would never learn in 8 lifetimes. Marry this kind of high-level play.
5 million?
Impressive. Overseas PhD. Indeed, your mind works fast. Why didn't I think of using that trick to get through to Vice President Zhang?
So, it's bribery. Oh wait, in legal terms, it should be called commercial bribery. Karina, you do this. Aren't you afraid that when President Jeremy finds out, he'll disqualify Dingyue from bidding on the spot?
President Liu is a big shot worth billions with a packed schedule. He's always focused on trillion-dollar projects. Why would he care about some small-time bidding behind the scenes? Besides, Manager Wang is the most trusted and closest person to President Liu. Even if President Jeremy really caught wind of it? With Vice President Wang there, what can President Liu even do to us?
Oh, really? President Liu, Ding Yuez, Manager Wang, and Manager Tang have all said so. What do you think you can actually do to them?
This Chris is really audacious. Even my name, he dares to sell for money.
What are you pretending for, Vivian? Did you hire this driver to back you up? You must be crazy trying to close a deal, just grabbing some cheap nobody and thinking.
President Liu, have you arrived at the venue? Everything's ready for you here.
Chris, I'm giving you 10 seconds to get your ass to the banquet hall lobby right now and meet me. 1 second late, and I'll make your whole family vanish from Harbor City.
What? Vivian, where did you find this top-notch actor? Who does he think he is, calling Vice President Zhang by his name? And giving Vice President Zhang 10 seconds to come? You really think you're President Liu?
Karina, do you know who he really is?
Ooh, just the Liu family's driver. Or some actor you hired?
Come, let me give you a grand introduction. This is the president of Yiheng Capital, Jeremy.
Liu. Jeremy Liu.
That's right, the very man you tried so hard to bribe with 5 million, the big boss of Yiheng Capital.
He really is President Liu, but then just now, Ding Yue's people treating him like that, won't that...
Karina, has President Liu arrived?
Jay, that bitch. Vivian says this guy is President Liu. Isn't that hilarious?
Vivian, you must be jealous that our Karina knows Vice President Zhang, so you deliberately found some pretty boy to put on a show with a guy like him looking like that. How dare he pretend to be President Liu?
Jay, you're always so full of yourself. What if he really is Jeremy?
If he really is President Liu, I'll kneel down and kowtow to you all right now. But if he's fake, you get the hell out of here immediately.
Fine, I can't wait to see that.
Vice President Zhang is here. Brother Zhang is here. Let's see how you three frauds keep up the act today.
Vice President Zhang, hello. I'm Jay, the branch manager of Dingyu Insurance.
Where's President Liu?
Brother Zhang, perfect timing. Let me tell you, someone here is impersonating President Liu and even calling you by name directly. They must be tired of living...
Who? They asking for death?
It's them.
L. President Liu. President Liu? I didn't know you were here.
Brother Zhang, what are you saying? How could he be?
Vice President Zhang, you've got it wrong. How could this kid be Jeremy?
Shut up. This is Jeremy, president of our Yiheng capital. You two blind fools. Did you just offend President Liu?
That's impossible.
Chris, I'll deal with you later. Now get the hell out of here.
Okay. President Liu, I'm leaving right now. Leaving right now.
How could he be President Liu? How does this wild girl know someone so powerful?
President Liu, I was blind and failed to recognize your worth. I didn't know who you were. Our contract now.
Manager Wang, earlier you said if I were Jeremy, you'd kneel and kowtow publicly. Ready to keep your promise now? We'll talk about the contract another time.
What's the matter, Manager Wang? Where's all that confidence now? Didn't you say I found some cheap guy to put on a show? Why so quiet now?
Neil, Jay, Neil, and the contract will be ours. Just swallow your pride and it'll blow over.
Fine. You people just wait. Once I make it big, I'll make you all pay back 1,000-fold. I, Jay, was blind. Please forgive me, President Liu.
At least you know your place. Vivian, are you satisfied?
He deserved to kneel.
President Liu, I've already knelt. Now, the contract.
Someone as low as you still wants to get the contract? Our company refuses to work with companies of poor character, first of all.
Jeremy, Vivian, you just wait.
Everyone, the little interruption is over. Today's Yiheng Capital Family Trust bidding ceremony officially begins.
Jay, get up! Everyone's watching.
Vivian, you made me kneel in public. I, Jay, won't forget this grudge.
Yiheng Capital's 20 billion family trust policy, after comprehensive evaluation, the winning company is Hexen Insurance.
Congratulations, President Wen. Congratulations, Hexen.
President Wen truly is a woman who outshines the men.
Vivian, why is it always you again?
Vivian, you think this is over? I, Jay, haven't lost yet.
Vivian, this 20 billion family trust contract is yours from now on.
Thank you for your trust, President Liu. Hexen Insurance won't let you down.
Good. That show today was truly satisfying.
Congratulations, President Wen. I wonder if we get a chance to work together.
So you were the hidden boss all along. I really couldn't see past my nose earlier.
Welcome to partner with us at Hexen.
Hey, President Chen, contact him right away. Tell Chairman Huang that Jeremy, the president of Yiheng Capital, and that bitch Vivian are in cahoots. They set this whole thing up together. Get Chairman Huang to send Yiheng Capital a letter and put the pressure on now.
Jay, are you crazy? Chairman Huang just called me. He said headquarters already knows about today's bidding and is furious.
Then we need Chairman Huang to act even more. We can't let Vivian keep gloating. Uncle, what are you waiting for? If Hexen really locks in the contract, Ding Yu is done for.
Fine. All our lives are in your hands now.
Jay, will Chairman Huang really help us?
He took $1 million from Uncle. He has no choice but to help. Otherwise, I'll drag him to hell with me. Once Chairman Huang sends that letter, even if we can't win, Vivian won't either.
Right. We can't let Vivian have it easy.
Vivian, you can't sign this contract.
Jay, how dare you still show your face here?
Of course, I'm here to see how you die. Let me tell you, you might not even get the Yiheng Capital contract.
Manager Wang, are you threatening my business partner? Our company is none of Ding Yue's business.
President Liu is joking. As a former colleague, I want to warn Vivian one thing. The higher you climb, the harder you fall.
What's between us is none of your concern, Manager Wang.
Fine, Vivian. We'll see about that.
Jay, the more you struggle, the more ridiculous you look.
Vivian, I heard you landed Yiheng Capital's 20 billion contract.
President Lin, I did not let you down.
Great, Vivian. You're truly Hexen's lucky charm.
So, Lin, the person I recommended wasn't wrong, was she?
Vivian, with you joining Hexen, our performance this year will at least double.
President Lin flatters me. This is the result of everyone's hard work.
Vivian, don't be so modest. It's just that what Jay said earlier. I have a feeling it'll cause trouble.
Don't worry. Ding Yue can't stir up any waves.
President Chen. Jay, you two are useless. Ding Yue's 10 billion deficit still isn't covered. And now you've offended Jeremy from Yiheng Capital. Are you two in a hurry to die?
Brother Huang, please calm down. We had no idea that bitch Vivian actually knows Jeremy.
Chairman Huang, I heard Vivian is the woman who once saved Jeremy's life. Jeremy is just repaying a debt of gratitude.
If he's repaying a debt, then messing with Vivian is suicide.
Chairman Huang, we can anonymously report that her bidding process with Hexen had irregularities. As long as we ruin this deal, Vivian won't get that performance bonus. Then we'll have our chance to turn things around.
An anonymous report isn't a bad idea. But Jay, remember, this is the last time. If you mess up again, you'll be the one bearing that 10 billion in jail.
Yes, Chairman Huang, nothing will go wrong this time.
Chris, you really are quite something. You take 5 million from Dingyu. And before you know it, someone's reporting to my office questioning the bidding process.
President Liu, I've already returned that 5 million. As for the report letter, I really don't know anything about it.
Chris, how many years have you been with me?
Three years, President Liu.
Three years. You should know my rules very well. Take money you shouldn't have, and you should know what happens.
I'm sorry, President Liu. I really know I was wrong. Please give me one more chance.
Fine, I'll give you a chance. Go deal with this complaint letter. If you mess it up, there won't be a second chance.
Thank you, President Liu. I'll handle it. Just pretend you never saw this complaint letter.
Chris warned us to withdraw the complaint immediately, or he'd get people to retaliate. We're Dingyu.
Then what do we do?
What to do? I'll tell you what to do. Go right now and fill that 10 billion premium shortfall. Otherwise, I'll personally send you to prison. It's over. All over. How are we ever gonna pay back 10 billion?
Vivian, you've pushed me to the edge. It's all your fault. I won't let you off easy.
Jay, what do we do now? Chairman Huang said he's gonna sue us.
Why panic? We'll definitely get a chance to turn this around. Karina, look at this.
This is Vivian's contract from when she joined.
That's right.
There's nothing wrong with it, though.
Exactly, because there's nothing wrong. That's why we need to make something wrong. See this non-compete clause? It says, within 2 years of leaving, she can't work in the same industry.
You mean?
We'll put this non-compete agreement into Vivian's contract. If we report her, she'll not only be fired from Hexen, she'll have to pay a huge penalty.
Jay, then what are we waiting for? Let's go tell Hexen right now. Have them fire Vivian.
All right. Vivian, you think you've won? I'll make sure you can't even keep your job.
Reporting me, Jay? That's all you've got?
Vivian, someone reported you to the company for violating the non-compete agreement.
Non-compete agreement? President Lin? This must be Jay and Karina's doing.
Are you sure you can handle this? A non-compete agreement is no small matter. If it's proven, you'll not only be blacklisted from the insurance industry, plus pay a hefty penalty.
Don't worry, President Lin. Since I dared to leave Dingyu, I've come fully prepared.
This is...
I never signed any non-compete contract. President Lin, my original employment contract has no non-compete clause. The contract Jay has is forged. Good thing I take a photo every time. Otherwise, Jay would have gotten away with it.
That's great. I really thought you had signed the non-compete agreement.
Rest assured, President Lin, I won't let you down.
So what are you planning to do now? This Jay is way too bold, forging documents just to set you up.
I'll make them reap what they sow.
Jay, the Industry Association replied.
What did they say?
They said in Vivian's original employment contract with Hexen, there's no non-compete clause at all. The contract we have is forged. They even provided evidence.
What evidence? How does she have evidence?
Apparently when signing the contract, Vivian took photos. That's how she noticed something was off.
That woman was prepared all along. I was so close to taking her down.
What do we do now, Jay? Forging a contract is already illegal. Are they gonna call the cops on us?
If they do, worst case, we all go down together. If I, Jay, can't have it good, nobody else will either.
The Industry Association's reply on Vivian officially confirms Jay's non-compete agreement is forged. The case has been handed over to relevant authorities for investigation.
Just as expected.
You were prepared all along. No wonder you weren't worried at all.
From the day I decided to leave Dingyue, I knew Jay wouldn't let it go so easily. So I kept every piece of evidence and made every preparation.
Vivian, you're the calmest and most thorough person I've ever met.
Thank you for the kind words, President Lin. Once the Industry Association's investigation results come out, Jay and Karina should be permanently placed on the industry blacklist.
Serves them right. Faking evidence to frame a colleague. People like that don't deserve to stay in the insurance industry.
Vivian, I'll kill you.
Jay, let's go! Leave Harbor City.
Go? Go where? I've hustled in Harbor City for 10 years, and now you want me to slink away like a stray dog?
Well, this is all your fault. You just had to push for that non-compete agreement. Look where that got us. We're completely finished in this industry now.
Now you're blaming me? Who was the one who went to Chris first? Who said knowing people could get us the contract? If it weren't for, how would we have been played for fools by Vivian?
Let go of me. So what do we do now?
What do we do? We've lost everything now. Since Vivian won't let us have it easy, she won't have it easy either.
You have a plan?
Come here. Here's what we'll do.
Let's make Vivian taste what it's like to lose everything.
An old Rolex model goes for about 30,000 on the second-hand market. That used car of yours is worth at most 150,000, 180,000 total.
This car cost me 800,000, only 2 years old, and you're giving me 150.
You're in a hurry for cash, so it's below market resale. If you don't like it, go elsewhere.
Jay, this is all temporary. Once we take down Vivian, all of this will be ours again.
Fine. Add that in and make it 200,000 total. I need the money urgently.
Fine, 200,000. Cash or transfer?
Cash.
Jay, this is all we have left.
What's there to be afraid of? As long as we can ruin Vivian's reputation, this little money is nothing.
Right. As long as Vivian suffers, we'll have gotten our revenge.
Brother Dow, help me ruin someone's reputation. This 200,000 is all yours.
Tell me, what do you want done?
I want to completely destroy her reputation. I've already drafted the content spread that she used connections to get her position, and that there was insider dealing at Hexen Insurance. Get it spread as wide as possible. Max out the public outrage. Can you do it?
Dude, 200,000 to stir up this much public outcry? Your budget's a bit low.
I'll add another 50,000 once it's done. And once Vivian's reputation crumbles, Hexen Insurance's stock will crash. Can't your short-selling team still make another profit?
Jay, where are we? Only 50,000 left.
Once this is done, even if we don't pay them, what can they do to us?
Yeah, Jay. Brilliant.
Deal. Within 3 days, you'll see the results in the media.
There it is.
Vivian, did you see the trending topics? These topics all shot to #1 fast, less than 2 hours online, and they hit the top 3. Behind that, there must be a professional marketing team.
No doubt about it. It's definitely Jay who hired someone to do this. He'll stop at nothing to drag me down. This must have cost a fortune.
I was wondering why they'd gone quiet lately. Turns out they were cooking up a big move. What should we do, Vivian?
Jeremy, gather the reporters now and hold a press conference. We can't let it affect Hexen's stock.
Got it, Vivian. Anyone who dares to hurt Vivian, I'll make them die a miserable death.
Dear friends of the press, thank you all for coming to today's press conference. Regarding the false rumors about me online, I will make an official statement here.
What's there to respond to? The evidence is already rock solid.
I'm a high school graduate from a rural background. 5 years ago, in my 5 years at Dingyu Insurance, I ranked first in performance 5 years straight. This year, I brought in 10 billion in premiums, yet I was still suppressed by my superiors, so I chose to resign and join Hexen. I used connections to get promoted to the top. Here, I want to make it clear to everyone. I rely on my own relentless effort, day in and day out for 5 years. It's the persistence of running my legs off and talking myself hoarse in front of every single client. It's having the courage to stand up against injustice.
Vivian, I almost believe everything you said.
Everyone, don't let Vivian fool you. I'm her colleague, and I guarantee it. Vivian is exactly what the internet says she is. The deals she brought in aren't clean.
You two snakes. Even now, you dare to come out and slander Vivian.
Look, everyone, President Liu is getting desperate. Doesn't that just prove that what we're saying is true?
These two work with Vivian. What they're saying probably isn't fake.
Right, I thought Vivian was a decent person. Never thought she'd be like this.
Manager Wang, Manager Tang, hold on. You two have already been banned from the insurance industry. 2 fired people. How do you have time to crash our Hexen press conference?
What do you mean fired?
So what if I got fired? Even if I'm fired, I'll still expose your true colors in front of all these reporters. Do you dare say that 100 to million premium wasn't secured through shady connections?
Then show me the proof. If you have evidence, I'll resign on the spot.
Proof? Karina and I standing here are the proof. The posts online are the proof.
You two? So that means you have no evidence. Do you know this is called defamation? That's a jail sentence.
Vivian, stop being so stubborn. Jail? Everyone online already knows all your dirty secrets.
See that, Vivian? This is what happens when you mess with us.
Really?
Vivian, everyone's on my side now. Let's see what tricks you've got left.
Then watch this. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I didn't want to bring these out. I wanted to spare my former colleagues some dignity, but they've been pushing me into a corner. So I'll give them what they deserve.
Vivian, what are you doing?
Everyone, please look. These are the records of every policy we wrote back then. Every single one, recorded in detail. And the exams I passed before joining Hexen, it's all documented.
So what? That doesn't prove you didn't climb up through connections?
Through connections? That phrase should be on you. I don't think you want me playing those videos of yours right here in public.
What do we do now, Jay?
The goal this time is just to ruin his reputation. Nothing else matters. Don't we still have Plan B?
Right, we still have Plan B. Let this Vivian have her moment. She'll be crying soon enough.
Let's go.
And where might you two be off to?
We just came out to say a thing or two. Said it, so now we're leaving. Or what, you expect us to stay for dinner? President Liu, are you trying to keep us here?
Keep you here? Absolutely, but not for dinner. I'm keeping you here to cooperate with the cops over the slander and defamation and malicious competition case.
We were just raising questions. Now we can't even speak our minds?
Raising questions is fine, but baseless accusations and posting them online to start a cyber mob, that's not okay.
These two were talking like it was all true. Who'd have thought they were just two liars?
Exactly. I almost misjudged President Wen just now.
Thinking of running? I've already called the police. When they get here, you can explain it all to them. Go on, tell them.
What? Police? I can't go to the station. Jay, think of something.
What can I do?
We got a report that you spread rumors, defamation, and malicious business competition. Come with us for questioning.
Vivian, I hate you! You ruined us.
I didn't ruin anyone. It was your own greed and malice that did this. Everyone just saw what happened. Jay and Karina have been taken away by the police for making false accusations. As for the so-called bribery evidence, I think the reporters here will see once they open it, all the signatures are forged. A handwriting analysis will expose it immediately. Hexen Insurance hereby promises all hiring and promotion processes are. We welcome any regulatory investigation. We will restore the truth for everyone. That concludes today's press conference. Thank you all.
Vivian, you did great. The moment I heard what happened, I rushed over here. Still came a step too late.
President Lin, these matters, you were mine to handle anyway. You came just in time. As for cooperating with the authorities' investigation, I've already organized all the relevant materials.
I knew you were always reliable. This crisis not only didn't hurt Hexen, it actually showed everyone Hexen's open and transparent attitude. The stock price didn't just hold, it actually stopped the decline. You've done a great service.
I only did what I had to. The innocent have nothing to fear. There was never anything to be afraid of. Now we just see how the online voices shift from here.
President Liu, we traced the source of the paid trolls. It's an underground company called Blade, but they're too cautious. All cash, offline transactions, we found witnesses.
The evidence is conclusive.
Yes, President Liu, but this may only get them a few days in detention. To press charges, we need more evidence.
What a shame.
We looked into Blade, and behind it, we uncovered an old case from years ago. Back then, they took money from someone and ran malicious marketing for them.
Oh, what old case?
That old case about Dingyue insurance execs embezzling company funds. At the time, there were rumors saying the exec was framed. Now, looking at it, it was probably this company behind it.
Perfect. Organize all the evidence and hand it over to the cops. This time, let's rip this cancer out by the roots.
Got it, President Liu. I'll arrange it right away.
Vivian, everything's been handled. You've had a long day today. Get some good rest.
I know. Don't push yourself too hard either. Leave work early.
Okay. I knew you probably hadn't eaten dinner yet, so I brought your favorite shrimp dumplings and porridge.
You always think ahead. After today's long day, I actually forgot to eat. Come in.
Jay and Karina are in detention now, and Blade can't get away either. It's just that the evidence isn't enough to put them away for years. At most, 7 days in detention.
I hope these few days in detention will make them reflect.
If those two could reflect, pigs could climb trees.
Right. Those two really never learn. Actually, at the press conference today, I was a bit nervous. I didn't expect them to dare cause a scene in front of all those reporters.
But you handled it perfectly. Didn't show a single flaw. Anyone else might have let them throw off their rhythm.
Honestly, I'm not fearless. It's just that I know I can't back down. If I did, those rumors would be confirmed, and I'd never be able to clear my name.
No matter what happens, I'll always stand by your side. And throw all the dirt right back at him.
Oh, right. President Lin told me HQ will send someone next week to do a compliance review. Perfect chance to put everything out in the open. After this, no one can use it against us.
I'll handle things on my end too. All the materials needed, I'll have them prepared in advance. Good. Nothing will go wrong. You've had a long day. Eat up and get some rest. Leave everything else to me. Vivian, I'll never let anyone hurt you.
What kind of company are they running? They even managed to clear Vivian's name.
Jay! I heard they've already been put under investigation.
Even if they investigate, they'll never trace it back to us. We're already in the clear.
What do we do now?
What's there to fear? Once our plan B succeeds, we'll take the money and leave Harbor City and go somewhere. No one knows us.
Really though, will Vivian actually listen and hand over the money?
Relax. As long as Vivian has a conscience, she'll do what we say.
When this is over, I'm taking it all out on her. If it weren't for her, we'd still be managers at Dingyu. No need to be living like this now, on the run and hiding.
I'll make sure Vivian suffers worse than death.
Jay! Are we really going through with this? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Breaking the law? Vivian forced us into this.
But kidnapping? That's a serious crime.
You're trying to back out halfway? Let me tell you. From the moment we forged that non-compete agreement, from the moment we paid trolls to spread rumors, you've been in this mess with me for a long time already. What we've done is enough to put you away for 10 years. Is it too late to turn back now?
I just wanted to get back at Vivian. I never meant to commit a crime.
Enough. Stop crying. The caregiver's about to step out soon. Vivian, soon you'll feel the pain I'm feeling right now. The caregiver eats at 9:30, leaving a 20-minute gap. You wait here. 20 minutes from now. If I'm not out yet, you come find me.
Okay, stay safe. What do we do now? I shouldn't have come at all.
Vivian, your dad's in my hands. Let's see you act so tough now. Vivian, the game has begun.
It's already 10. I should head back. Hey, Sister Chen. Why are you calling me at this hour?
Something's wrong, Miss Wen. Your father is missing.
What happened?
Just now, I went out to throw out the trash and eat. When I came back, he was gone.
Sister Chen, search around there first. I'm on my way. It's this late, and my dad can't even walk. There's no way he left on his own. Unless... When did Jeremy, Jay, and Karina get released from the detention center?
Probably yesterday afternoon. What's wrong? What did they do now?
That's gotta be it. The caregiver just told me my dad is missing. It's almost certainly they're doing...
I'll send people out right now to track them down. Don't panic.
Okay.
Vivian, you can tell it's me, right? Your dad is safe and sound with me right now. If you don't want anything to happen to him, do as I say exactly.
Jay, what are you trying to do? Let my dad go.
Let him go? Simple. Have $5 million in cash ready within 2 hours.
Let me see him first.
Don't try any tricks with me, and don't call the police. Otherwise, I can't guarantee what happens to your dad.
Jeremy, Jay kidnapped my dad. He wants $5 million in ransom.
Stay in the office and don't move. I'm on my way right now. Don't worry. I'll get your dad out. I promise.
Miss Wen, please stay calm. We've already sent people to your father's place. Right now, we're locking down his location.
Thank you all.
Your dad will be fine.
He'll be fine.
Is the money ready?
I'll get the money ready. Just don't hurt my father. Take it out on me instead.
Smart choice. Drive east to the suburbs. I'm watching your car. If I see a tail, I'll kill him.
I'll go. You wait here.
No, he said I have to go, alone.
Fine. If he hurts you, I'll show up right away.
Okay. Jeremy, the tracker is in the case I carry with me. Can you locate it?
I can. Vivian, keep him calm. I'm bringing people over now. Don't hang up. Stay on the line.
Jay, you made one fatal mistake. A mistake. You underestimated me. Vivian's composure.
Vivian, using your phone signal and tracker for dual positioning. Hasn't he told you the exact location yet?
Not yet. He just said to head toward the eastern suburbs and wait for their call.
There are lots of abandoned factories and warehouses out east. I'll contact them right away and dispatch my private security team over there.
Don't tip them off. If I'm guessing right, there are only 2 of them, Jay and Karina. They're at the end of their rope now. If they spot the cops, they might panic and go crazy.
Don't worry, Vivian. I'll handle it. Okay.
All right, I'm almost at the eastern edge now. Jay just sent a new location. I'll hang up first. Once I get closer, I'll find a chance to message you.
Okay, you must protect yourself. Don't do anything rash. I'll reach the east outskirts soon.
Jay, it's been over an hour. Do you think Vivian already contacted the cops?
Shut up. Her dad is in my hands. She wouldn't dare call anyone over.
Let's back out. Let Vivian's dad go now. We can still make a run for it. Once Vivian gets here, there's no turning back.
Say one more useless word, and I'll lock you up too. If you ruin my plans, I won't go easy on you.
I'm on my way.
Remember, come alone. If I see anyone else, your dad won't be safe.
Fine. I've brought the money. Don't touch my father.
Sure. As long as the money's right.
I hope you keep your word.
I won't hurt your dad on my own.
Dad, hang in there. I'm coming to save you.
Why are you here, Vivian? Get out of here. This man is insane.
Dad, I swear I'll get you out of here.
All these years I've been a burden to you and this family. Honestly, if I weren't here, you and your sister could breathe a little easier.
What are you saying, Dad?
Enough talk. One more word and I'll hurt him now. Put the case on the ground. Open it and show me. Close the case. Throw away your phone. Search her. Don't let her pull any tricks.
President Liu, we're all in position. We'll rush in once the timing is right. We won't let anything happen to Miss Wen.
Good. Everyone, keep your eyes on the window. Move the moment you get a chance. We absolutely cannot let them hurt Vivian and Uncle Wen.
Vivian. Oh, Vivian. Look who's getting what they deserve. Back then you were so high and mighty, stepping all over me. Never thought this day would come, did you?
Jay, I brought the money. Let them go. If my dad has to be caught or killed, come at me.
Hear that? What a devoted daughter. Karina, you tell me. How should we repay Miss Wen?
Jay, we have the money. Let's let them go. Let's not go further down this path.
Useless thing. Get lost. When I got fired from the company, ruined and disgraced, who showed me mercy? Today, I'm dragging you two, father and daughter, down with me.
Karina, seems you're not so stupid that you can't be saved. If you help me subdue Jay right now, I'm sure the police will let you make up for your crime.
Really?
Of course it's true.
You idiot. What do you think you're doing? We've come this far. You want to back out now? I'm telling you, no way. No matter what, I'm dragging you down with me. Come here. You keep an eye on this old geezer. Vivian, you think you can turn Karina against me? Dream on. Today is the day you and this old geezer meet your doom.
You think hurting us will let you leave Harbor City? Doing something this outrageous? You'll get what you deserve in the end.
The port is right over there. After tonight, we're getting on a boat and leaving. Who's gonna find us?
Jay, didn't you say we just teach them a lesson? Why are you hurting people now?
Karina, think about it. If they don't disappear, how can we live without a care in the world?
But...
You might as well accept your fate with your dad now.
Really? Are you sure?
Drop your weapon and don't move.
Stay back. Anyone comes closer, and I'll do it right now.
Fine. We'll stay back. Don't hurt her.
Vivian, even if you call people, what can they do? You still can't touch me.
Jay, you still have a chance to back off now. Don't make a huge mistake.
Backing off is impossible, President Liu. Besides that 5 million, prepare a card with 10 billion for me and arrange a ferry for me that can depart immediately, or I'll act right now.
Okay. I'll send someone to get the card for you right now. Don't you dare touch Vivian. Jay, I already sent people to arrange it. Can you let Vivian go now?
President Liu, I'm not stupid. Until I see the card and the ferry, I'm not letting anyone go.
Jay, I quit.
You idiot, what are you doing?
Grab those two, now.
Vivian, you bitch.
I just hit him. I'm making up for my mistakes. Don't arrest me.
Save your words for the station.
Dad, it's okay.
Call the medics, now.
Jay, suspected kidnapping, intentional assault, solid evidence. We're giving you a chance to confess your accomplices and the crime details.
It was all Karina. She planned everything. She made me kidnap Vivian's father. I was just used by her.
Karina planned it.
Yeah, it was all her idea. She said, if I kidnapped Vivian's father, we could get the money. I was fooled by her in a moment of weakness. Officers, please believe me, I was forced into this. She's the mastermind. Go ask her. You have to believe me.
Your partner, Jay, just put all the blame on you. He said the kidnapping was your plan.
He's lying. He's Jay. He made me join him to kidnap Vivian's father. I told him to stop. He wouldn't listen and hit me. I have proof. I have chat records. I have recordings. It was all Jay who planned the kidnapping, faking evidence and threatening Chairman Huang. I heard everything with my own ears and saw it with my own eyes.
Take your time. Tell us everything you know. You still have a chance to atone for your crimes.
Okay. I'll tell you everything. Jay has wanted to get back at Vivian for a long time. He forged a non-compete agreement. He hired a PR company to trash her. They dragged her name for 3 whole days. He threatened that if I didn't cooperate, he'd drag me down to jail with him.
And pin everything on me. Karina, you just wait. Everything we did together, why should you get away scotangent-free?
All leads are complete and clear. We've organized all the materials and handed them over for proper disposal. Jay led and orchestrated this whole vicious incident. Multiple outrageous acts stacked up with severe consequences. He won't get off easy.
Received, Miss Vivian. We've received the notice to come and give our accounts.
This Vivian really has strong nerves. Her loved ones are in danger, yet she stays calm and cooperates with us, giving us every lead. An ordinary person would have broken down by now.
Yeah, I heard she's been cooperating with the investigation while still running the company.
She's a truly tough girl inside.
Now, we'll question Jay. About all of this, do you have anything to say?
I was framed. Karina put me up to it all. My head wasn't clear. That's why I did wrong. None of it was my intention.
You're talking nonsense. Jay, you're trying to pin this on me. Officer, I have all the evidence. Here are all the chat recordings. Between me and Jay, he was the one who planned it all. Dead set on ruining Vivian's family.
Get Vivian's dad under control. She'll definitely obey us. Her father means everything to her.
Everyone, please stay orderly. Take this evidence.
Karina, you set me up on purpose.
Jay, Karina, you two are just blaming each other now. If you knew this day would come, why did you do evil in the first place? My name is Vivian. 5 years ago, I joined Dingyue Insurance Company. Starting from the most basic sales position, back then I knew nothing, but I believed hard work. It pays off. 5 years, every day I met clients, did business, stayed up organized documents to win the company big deals. Yet Jay stole my promotion opportunity, withheld the pay I deserved, threatened my family at every turn, and even forged documents to frame me. As for Karina, she'd barely started when she took the supervisor position that should have been mine. She joined Jay in pushing me out, mocking and slandering me in public. I thought leaving the company would give me a peaceful life, but they still wouldn't let me go, closing in on me step by step. Until that night, they kidnapped my father, who could barely move, and forced me to come up with 5 million. Jay, your so-called rise to the top was built entirely on scheming against others. You didn't just destroy my 5 years of hard work, but also my dignity as a daughter and a worker, the confidence to live a stable life.
Vivian, I was wrong. Put in a good word. I don't want harsh punishment.
It's too late to admit your mistakes now. The people you hurt, the damage you caused, can't be erased by a simple apology. I'm standing here today, not out of resentment, but simply hoping that those who did wrong take responsibility for what they've done.
Vivian, everything was my fault. I'm sorry, but I was being coerced by Jay the whole time. I'm just a newbie. I didn't dare to go against him. Please forgive me.
Coerced? Back when you stole my position and spread rumors with Jay and slandered me everywhere, you didn't feel coerced then? When you willingly helped Jay forge documents to frame me, you didn't feel coerced. When you followed him to scope out my house and helped lure me to that dangerous warehouse, why didn't you feel coerced then?
Jay planned this whole vicious incident, repeatedly harming others and forging evidence, and maliciously defaming people. Given the severe impact, he'll face the harshest punishment under relevant regulations. Karina participated and assisted throughout. Though she was passively following along, she never stopped the wrongdoing. She's also at fault. Her punishment will be determined accordingly based on all the circumstances.
Jay, do you have anything else to add?
Vivian, you destroyed everything for me. If it weren't for you, I'd still be the company manager, living a good life with a fat salary. You pushed me to this point.
How can you blame me for where things are today? Every choice was yours. The path was yours, and you're the one who strayed. You can't push the blame onto others. No point saying more. Go reflect on your own mistakes.
Jay, if you ever try to get near her again, I won't just sit back and watch.
Security, restrain the defendant.
I can't accept this. My life was just getting started. Vivian, I truly know I was wrong. Please forgive me. I can make it up to you. I'll pay whatever it takes.
I can't forgive you. You need to face your punishment and reflect on the wrongs you've done. They finally got what they deserved.
It's all over. Everything is in the past now.
Yeah? The nightmare is finally over.
Vivian, are you okay?
I'm fine. Lighter than I expected. 5 years. It's finally over.
No one will ever bully you again. I promise.
Then you'd better keep your word.
I, Jeremy, swear to heaven,